Imagine sliding into the driver's seat of a car that redefines what an electric SUV can be. Sleek, practical, fun to drive, and shockingly affordable. That's exactly what the all-new Skoda Epiq-2025 promises. From the moment you approach the Epiq-2025, its modern, confident stance greets you, compact yet bold. Tidy but purposeful, an SUV designed not for bulk, but for smart urban mobility and everyday ease. At approximately 4.1 meters in length, it is small enough to navigate city traffic and tight spaces, yet inside it offers a surprisingly generous cabin and storage space. That clever balance means, as a new vehicle buyer, someone perhaps upgrading to a premium brand or stepping into electric driving for the first time, you get a vehicle that covers all your bases: comfort, style, practicality, and future readiness. Let's walk through the latest model details, features, benefits, and all the important parts up close so you understand exactly what the Epiq 2025 can bring to your driveway and your daily life. The Epiq 2025 is built on the Volkswagen Group's MEB entry platform, adapted for a front-wheel drive layout for this model. That means a well-engineered electric architecture designed for efficiency, stability. Battery pack, low down, and value. The company confirms a target price around 25,000 Sears, roughly FA21's $500 in Europe for the entry model, which is exceptionally competitive in the electric SUV world. And in terms of range, the larger battery version is claimed to offer around 264 miles, 425 kilometers on a full charge. From a buyer's lens, you're getting strong value.
Absolutely stunning.
For money, meaning you don't have to compromise luxury or modern features just because you're choosing affordability. Let's detail the dimensions and space. As mentioned, the length is about 4.1 m, yet trunk space is around 475 liters, or up to 490 liters in some reports, when the rear seats are upright. That means whether you're loading shopping bags, a weekend suitcase, or a set of sports gear, the Epiq has practical real-world usability. The seating is for 5 passengers, and despite its compact footprint, it delivers cabin space that belies its size. This is a big plus for new vehicle buyers who want the flexibility of an everyday car with the modern efficiencies of EV drive. Now, the design language. Skoda calls it modern solid, reflecting strong, clean lines, purposeful surfaces, clear functionality, and very deliberate detailing. Up front, you'll notice the T-shaped LED daytime running lights, a deck face grille element that houses radar camera technology for driver assist systems, and a crisp muscular profile that gives the Epiq-2025 its distinctive identity. Aside from style, these features matter. The hidden grille now houses sensor modules for things like advanced driver assist, which means fewer exposed lumps and a cleaner aesthetic, and better aerodynamic efficiency, which in turn aids range. Inside the Epiq-2025, the environment is modern yet practical. Expect a freestanding central infotainment screen paired with a digital instrument cluster for the driver, a mix of physical and haptic controls for intuitive use, and sustainable, easy to maintain materials throughout. There are simply clever storage solutions, hidden trays, underfloor compartments, bag hooks, which make daily life simpler. Especially helpful when you're loading groceries, kids' gear, or weekend luggage. Wireless phone charging, USB-C ports, and modern connectivity are included too. So new buyers get a cabin that feels up to date without premium EV sticker shock. Turning to performance and charging. While exact motor power figures may vary by market and variant, expected battery options include a smaller, a 38 kWh S-Pack Secras for shorter range, and a larger LAV56 at 60 pack delivering up to U4 25 colors range alias under WLTP or similar test conditions in the most efficient model. Charging speeds are also expected to be strong for the class. Rapid charging ability, for example 10-80% in 20 minutes, is mentioned in sister VW models and expected for the Epiq 2025 too. For you, this means a usable electric vehicle. You can do daily commuting easily. Weekend trips are feasible. Societal shift toward EVs is embraced and your future proofing. Let's look at benefits specific to new vehicle purchasers. Lower running costs. Electric vehicles typically have fewer moving parts, lower maintenance, no oil changes for ICE engine, and if home charging is set up, running cost per kilometers is often much lower than petrol diesel. A practical size with premium feel. The Epiq 2025 manages to deliver SUV practicality. Good boot. 5 seats in a compact footprint, making it easier to park and maneuver in city, suburban environments. A future-ready technology. From driver assistance systems to connectivity, regenerative braking, and electric drive feel, you are buying into the future rather than a legacy design. Other strong value proposition. With pricing aimed at $225K in Europe, you're getting entry into premium electric mobility rather than paying premium EV prices. Interior usability. Daily, driver-friendly features such as simply clever storage, flexible seating, wireless charging. Intuitive controls mean less compromise for convenience or comfort. Now let's zoom into close up parts and features you'll want to inspect or understand when you test drive or review the Epiq-2025 exterior wheels and tires. Being an electric vehicle, low rolling resistance tires may be fitted as standard to help maximize range. Reports from SPY testing show the Epiq sporting low rolling resistance tires and 5-lug wheel set up rear disc brakes even on lower variants. Check these when you inspect the wheel size, as larger wheels often sacrifice range. Tire brand type, brake hardware, front fascia and sensor grille. The tech. Deck face is not just cosmetic. It houses radar camera for driver assist and adaptive cruise systems. As you inspect, look for clean panel gaps. Good finish, integration of sensors, not oversized external pods, which indicates refined design and build quality. Lighting. The T-shaped LDDRLs and LED matrix headlights are visible design cues. Better lighting means safer driving at night or poor weather. Also consider if there are adaptive or dynamic features, e.g. auto high beam, dynamic corner lighting. Body and roof line. The Epiq-2025's profile shows muscular rear shoulders and a strong tornado lines, sweeping creased, which aids both aesthetics and aerodynamic function. Check how the roof rails integrate. Whether the roof spoiler is practical embers, for example, if there is a rear camera mounted and overall rear view visibility. Interior seat and materials. Inspect the seat bolstering. Materials used SE. Are they easily cleanable? Comfort for driver and passengers, especially if you plan long journeys. The driving position should be good. Visibility should be clear. And entry-exit ease matters, especially for family used. Infotainment instrument cluster. Verify resolution of displays, ease of menus, speed of interface. Lag can be frustrating. Check voice controls. Does it respond quickly? Smartphone integrations. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto via wireless, if available. For new vehicle buyers, tech usability matters more than raw spec numbers. Storage and luggage solutions. The boot size S approx 475 490 liters is generous for the size. Check underfloor compartments, cargo hooks, hidden storage, how flat when you fold down rear seats, and how easy to load bulky items. G. Strollers, suitcases. Charging port and battery access. Inspect the charging port location. E. Convenience for your home wall charger or public charger. How the lid opens and closes. Whether the cable is easy to plug-unplug. Whether there is a protective cap. Also check any venting or cooling elements, as battery pack temp control permits better longevity. Driver assistance sensors cameras. The Epiq-2025 includes modern driver assist systems, radar, front, rear cameras, lanes assist, automatic emergency braking at sea. Check the calibration of cameras, how visible the lenses are. Are they protected from debris? Reliability of features such as park assist or 360° camera, if available. Materials and finish. Because this is a value-oriented electric SUV, fit finish will be critical for your satisfaction.
Driving the sustainable
Check
future
panel gaps,
today.
door, closing feel. Switchgear quality. Are buttons tactile or cheap plastic? Interior lighting. Ambient lighting if included. How quiet the cabin is. EVs should be quiet, but wind tire noise still matters. Battery pack and under floor layout. While you cannot easily access this, ask for details of ground clearance, battery warranty, thermal management. Does the manufacturer guarantee efficient charging in hot, cold climates? A good battery system means less degradation over time. A key concern for EV buyers. From a benefits lens again for you, as a new buyer, you get plenty of tech. Spacious cabin, easy daily usability, EV advantages, quiet, smooth, no gear shifts, and a brand with growing electric vehicle credibility. The fact that the Epiq 2025 is pitched as the entry EV for Škoda helps you start at a lower budget relative to many premium EVs, making it an intelligent choice rather than a compromise. If you think about how you'll use the vehicle, commuting to work, weekend drives, shopping errands, perhaps occasional long runs, the Epiq 2025 will deliver in most of those roles. Especially for city suburban,
Is that cool
use
enough for you?
compact
Yes,
size,
that's perfect. Thank
generous
you.
boot, 5 seats, modern EV drive feel, and cost. Effective running. If you occasionally travel on longer journeys, verify your local charger infrastructure, US public fast chargers, and whether the version you get has the larger battery. for L400 US range to avoid range anxiety. The value proposition for you: buy smart, get a future ready EV from a reputable brand. Enjoy modern features and avoid many of the premium EV cost burdens. Also, resale value is likely to be stronger given the brand and platform backing. VW Group's
Skoda
MEB
Epiq.
system.
Redefine your journey.
As a new vehicle buyer stepping into this segment, you're making a forward-looking investment. As we wrap up, remember, when you inspect, test, drive the Epiq-2025, don't just look at brochure numbers. Sit in it. Adjust the seats. Pair your phone. Try the infotainment. Load up the boot with your typical gear. Drive it on your commute if possible. Check parking ease, charging ease. Spend a little time imagining everyday use. If it feels right in those practical tasks, then you're onto a good buying decision.